Good morning, Gemini. Let's get into this. See what's going on in your energy, Gemini. All right, Spirit. What's going on in Gemini's energy? Give us a clear, concise message, please, and thank you. Gemini, first card out. Yes. I love that. Okay. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Hangman. Five of Swords is coming out. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. So there is definitely something that's stuck in your head here. Okay. So I am seeing a new beginning, a gift that is going to come in and bring you some kind of clarity. It's going to clear up some kind of confusion for you. But at the same time, where's my cards? Okay. At the same time, something, okay, well, let's dig deeper. Tell me more about the Hangman, Spirit. It's like you need to know more. Five of Pentacles. You need to know more because there's something going on where you're outside of the loop. Okay, and I'm getting like you could be having some kind of conflicts with other people, right? But you're outside of the loop. So yes, a gift is coming in, a new beginning with that the Ace of Coins there that's coming in. So I do feel like, yes, you're going to receive some kind of gift. It's going to be an opportunity. It's going to be an opportunity to help you see something clear, right? But might be even more money, to tell you the truth. Because the reason I say that is because of the Five of Swords energy, right? It's kind of like people getting upset with you because of that, you know? People getting mad. People get jealous over the weirdest things. But there is going to be some kind of disagreement. And it might be because of the use of the money, okay? So it's giving me a feeling like it might be, quite a bit of money, something that is going to make a big difference in your life. Okay, let's see. But I'm seeing you staying in this mental bubble. Okay. Hermit and Ace of Wands is coming out for the Five of Swords. This is really nice because I'm telling you, I'm hearing like you're reaching the last days of something. Okay? You're reaching the last days of some kind of conflict. And a new beginning is coming. And it's coming with this energy of you just going out and being motivated. But you're still stuck in something here. It might have something to do with the family problems. Okay, so maybe this is family that's doing this to you. It could be family. It could be work related as well. But there's people here that is going to try to challenge you because of money coming in, right? Like you're going to be getting this money and people are going to be like, hey, Gemini, what are you doing with your money? What are you doing, For some reason, these people are very interested in what you got going on. But yet, isn't it strange that they're like pushing you out of something? That's what I'm hearing. Like they're pushing you out of something to create something where you can't see what's going on. So you won't know what's going on, right? Now, I am looking at the Seven of Swords here with the Ten of Coins in reverse. I do feel like these people are up to something. I do feel like they are wanting to deplete you of something, to take something away from you. And I feel very strongly that it has to do with this money, right? So, and it could also be property. Like they want to take property from you. Because I do feel like these people are secretly watching you here. They're secretly keeping an eye on what you're doing with your finances. I'm going to verify this, Spirit. What is going on with the Ten of Coins in reverse? Oh, man. There it is. Let's see. Look at that. This could be about a father figure that's like leading this on. You know what I mean? This could be a father figure, but you know what's strange is that this person comes off as being very mature and loving, but yet at the same time, it seems like this person is the kind of person who creates insecurity, but in love relationships, right? So this is a family member who you've had family disputes with this person before, right? But the thing is that the way they come off, and then what concerns me is how they create insecurity when it comes to their connections, and it's like they do it on purpose to make you latch on to them, or to make you want to like hold on to them tighter or something like that. It's giving me this feeling like, have you ever seen these videos where the parent is pushing the child away, and the child gets upset and keeps trying to come to them and hug them? I've seen those videos. I don't know why people are posting those things. It's kind of weird, but I've seen videos like that over the years, not recently, but where a mom kept pushing the baby away from her, and the baby kept wanting to like hold on to her tighter, right? And this person seems to be creating that same kind of atmosphere where they're like creating insecurities, like just like the way that the mother was doing to the child. Uh, and I'm getting like this father figure does the same thing. He creates like I want to say anxieties, actually, like anxieties, and it's like separating you from everybody else. And I don't understand why, but it in the cards here, it could be because of abuse, like they are isolating you out of the group, even though you're the one that holds the money. So that doesn't make sense. It's like, it's kind of weird, because you would think if you're the one that is having these blessings, like he would try to hold on to you more. But I'm getting this energy from this person, like they're deliberately trying to make you feel like you're the outsider, and it's very bizarre. But it's all of a some form of manipulation kind of thing going on here. But what I am hearing is that because of this family dynamics that you have going on here, it has actually made you and built you into a much stronger person. And I'm not encouraging this kind of behavior. It's terrible that this has happened to you, but you are a much stronger person. It's like you had to be. It's like you had to be. You had to grow up really fast. You went into survival mode, and I feel like you're stuck in survival mode. You might not know anything else. Like you might not ever really know anything else. You know what I mean? It's like because of the environment that this person has created, and I strongly feel like this is something that has been going on for years. I highly doubt that this is something that this person just recently started doing. Okay? I so this must be something that's been going on your whole life. That's why you're in this energy with the 9 of coins energy in reverse here, this Knight of Coins. I feel very strongly that it's like yes, that's exactly what it is. That's you being stuck in survival mode, and like forcing yourself to have a lot of self-discipline, and maybe even since you were very, very young. 8 of Wands in reverse. I think this person was always like this force that was always going against you, and it's like you had to use that self-discipline in order to get yourself to over here. It was like a constant battle with this person. It's kind of like, have you ever seen somebody walking against the wind, and it's like really high wind, and you know how the person actually, like, when they walk, they don't walk straight up like normal people do. They kind of like walk this way. Okay, I'm using that as a visual example of what I'm talking about. You've been walking like this while everybody else walks like this, right? Like you've been walking against the wind so long that I don't think you know any other way of how to walk, you know? You have a lot of self discipline. And to the point where, Gemini, I would say like you're a perfectionist. Like you've been trying your hardest for so long to be like so perfect so that this person would like accept you, and yet it still hasn't happened. But you're strong. I mean, you're built tough, you know? You've had to be tough. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That is why you're going to end up over here in this Queen of Coins energy, because you've been built so tough. But that's not why this person did it. This person didn't do it to make you tough or to make you strong or to make you, you know, have so much self-discipline. That's not why they did it. I'm trying to understand why they did it, but the best I could see here, it has something to do with some form of abuse. This person is just abusive, but they come off as such a loving person. It's kind of like this person doesn't. This person is sick. There's something wrong with them, but they don't know something's wrong with them. Do you understand what I'm saying? They don't realize what kind of person they are. Like they don't see it at all. Something is wrong with this person. At least that's what I'm getting from this. Yes, Knight of Wands is coming out again right here. Okay. Both of them in the reverse. I'm hearing what was supposed to break you didn't break you. What was supposed to slow you down is not going to slow you down. What was supposed to cripple you is not going to cripple you. It actually made you find a way to survive. And that's what I'm understanding. Like, it forced you to survive. Guys, remember, these readings are general, so take what resonates with you, if you know, and keep what does, you know. So I think this person was very impatient with you, and I think this person played a lot of mind games with you. But I do feel like this person is acting out because this person is very impatient. It's like they're expecting something immediately, and I don't understand it, but they it's like they want immediate they want something, and they want it now. But you're not going to give it to them. Two of Wands. You're not going to give it to them. That's what I'm hearing. So Spirit is letting me know to tell you that whatever you do here, when you reach this level over here in the Queen of Coins, be very cautious with this person. Okay? Just be very cautious, because this person is viewing you as though you're running away from, I want to say, like your responsibilities, or you're running away. Well, basically, you're running away from them. You're getting away from them, because this has been a negative pattern that has been going on for years. It's been a cycle that keeps going on and on and on, right? But the thing is that you're older now, and you've been using this self-discipline, and you have been groomed for so many years that this act of theirs, it's not really working on you anymore like it used to. In other words, you've learned how to parent yourself. You've learned how to be your own father. It kind of reminds me of that song. That song's coming to mind. I am my own grandfather, or something like that. But in your situation, it's not about incest. In your situation, it's more of you having to fill in the holes that this person left in your life. Like you having to do it yourself, become so self reliant that you could literally parent yourself. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. But that's how I'm seeing this. So it's like this person wanted you to not have direction. So it gives me this feeling like this person just had a problem with you specifically, like specifically you, about you becoming and being better than them. And it's coming out like specifically you, but I mean, they could have been this way with your siblings too. But the way I'm seeing it is more like just you. Like they just could not stand the idea of you reaching a higher level than them, or being more than them, or having more than them, like in your career or getting money. So that's what has triggered it, because I feel like you're going to be getting some money here. Congratulations, by the way. But yeah, you're going to be getting some kind of opportunity here. It's either you're getting a money, right? Like you're going to be getting a lump sum of money, or this could be like you're getting the opportunity to make a lump sum of money. You get what I'm saying? Okay. It's coming in clearer, guys. Yeah. It's coming in clear. This person is feeling more and more frustrated. That's why Spirit is saying proceed with caution. Because when they realize that you have outgrown them, I don't think this person ever realized that you would outgrow them. Does that make sense? I hope I'm explaining this right. Like like you are exceeding this person's capabilities, right? You're going further than this person ever could. You were never supposed to be able to do that. You weren't supposed to be able to blossom and grow into something more than this person. And that's why this person is getting frustrated, and they're trying to like push you out, okay? And trying to like make you feel like you're outside of the loop, or you're outside of the family, or you're getting left out. And also making it seem like, you know, you're not all there in the head. You know, like you can't see clearly, right? Yeah, that's what it is. So this conflict that's going on, and why you can't escape, is supposed to be like, you know, you're supposed to be stuck in this web that this person has created for you, right? But we have the Hermit, and then we have the Ace of Wands, so it's more like you are smart. You know what I'm saying? Like you are really smart. This person has done it to you so many times that you have actually figured out a way to not just survive it, but start blossoming and having your own new beginnings. It kind of reminds me of people that you hear about who live in like war torn areas, right? I mean, like all these horrible things are going on around them, but yet they do amazing things even though they're stuck in that situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll continue doing business. They'll continue you know, there's bombs falling on them, and yet they're there sweeping the floor in the kitchen and carrying on in their daily life as though nothing is really going on around them. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they're aware that it's going on, but they have the resilience to keep moving on, to keep going through the daily physical activities that they would normally be doing, right? That's what kind of what I'm getting with you. Like you have grown some kind of resilience to these attacks, you know. So I feel very strongly that the conflicts that you feel inside of yourself, they don't stay very long. I mean, you feel them, you go through them, you go through the conflict, maybe you argue with other people. More likely it's because of this person, you know, or you're arguing with this person, right? Yeah. You're very resilient. That's what I'm getting, Gemini. Very, very resilient here. Spirit is saying to be very cautious with this person. Okay? This person doesn't have the direction in their career. They don't have the mindset that you do. They might even be having a hard time, like with work or job or something going on there with that. Hmm. You're showing a lot of progress. And that's what this person is seeing. You're showing a lot of progress. And this is why this person's going to keep coming back in this energy. You're making this person throw fits. That's what this is. So this conflict could be an argument. It could be this person just saying really spiteful things to you. Okay? Things like that is because this person is seeing the progress that you have going on. It's causing them to feel frustrated because you were never supposed to be more than them. It's like a parent who graduates from high school but doesn't go to college. And then their child grows up and goes to college and they get all huffy and puffy about it. You know, because they feel like, oh, their child is going to grow up and be something better than them and they just can't stand it. What's crazy is that this person comes out as though they're very normal and they behave like what they're doing is very normal. They actually come across as like a high vibrational person, you know. Oh, that fell down, so I grabbed it. They come off as being a very high vibrational person, so that means people around you don't see this person for who they truly are. So people are probably have been looking at you like, oh, what's wrong with you? You come from this great parent, and this parent has been such a loving, caring person because they're coming out as a King of Cups, right? So they're coming off as just this mature, understanding, great guy. So why are you having so many problems? It makes, I bet you anything, people around you looks at you like something's just wrong with you, and that's it. Because they don't know what this person is like behind closed doors. You know what they say, you don't know somebody until you live with them. And that's the truth. Somebody here might be moving. I'm seeing movement. You're making moves. You're doing something here. This person is throwing a tantrum here. Okay? They're trying to create an illusion. They're throwing a tantrum because they want to like create some kind of illusion here or make people feel confused. And they're trying to act like they don't know something here with the strength and the Seven of Cups. It's like they're trying to act like they don't know what's going on. They don't know what you got going on, but they do. They really do. This person is very highly emotional, and I'm hearing like their emotions are like all over the place. Their emotions is everywhere. They have highs, lows. Tell me more about the strength, Spirit. This person is holding on to something. This person has bad intentions. That's why Spirit is saying be cautious with this person. They just have bad intentions. And it's because they're angry because you have all that self-control. That's what it is. And jealousy. They're jealous. Yeah, they're jealous. Because what was supposed to bring you down, yes, it brings you down for a minute. But I'm hearing like you persevere. That's what it is. You persevere. You have this ability of facing your fears and then getting up. And even if you are afraid, you persevere. You just go through the emotions of things. You are stuck on survival mode. It's like a robot. You know what I mean? A robot that just goes through the motions. That's more likely how you feel. Like you're just going through the motions of things. But the thing is that from the outside, which is this person's point of view, they don't realize that inside yourself you feel empty, right? But you're going through the emotions, and so it makes it look like you're unaffected by their tactics. You know what I mean? Because they really don't know what's going on inside of you. This person's getting old. They know they're getting old. Actually, I'm seeing them as holding on to this idea about them getting old. And it's more about you taking back your power. Okay, so even if you're not going through that right now at this moment about how you're just going through the motions of things, but like inside you might feel empty, right? I know this because, I can relate, right? Huh. So it's like this person doesn't want you to make any make any fast moves. They don't want you to do something out of their control. They don't want you to take a risk. They're so scared that you're going to take a risk and you're going to succeed. That's what it is. They're so terrified. So this person might want to come and talk to you. To slow you down. Yes. They might want to come in and talk to you here. They want you to be afraid of trying new things. Alright. So that's why they want to come in and talk to you. They want to communicate. They want you to be afraid to try something new. This phone call might be very unexpected for one of you. Like just out of the blue. You're thinking, wait a minute, didn't we argue the last time we talked? Why are you calling me now, right? Well, they're calling you because they know if they stay around you, well, first of all, they'll know what you're doing and what you're up to. They can still interact with you. And then what they're doing, these mind games, can continue. This person wants to play chess with you, which is... It's a weird form of chess. Like a really weird form of chess. That with this person's jealousy, them throwing a fit, the way that they're acting, the way that they're trying to isolate you and make you feel left out, it's a very bad combination, and frankly, it's a lot of red flags. And I think that's why this is coming out this way. Because something really big is about to happen for you, where you're going to end up in this energy, which is, a really great energy. Normal parents would be really proud of you for getting to this part, to getting to the Queen of Coins energy. Like normal parents would be so proud of you. They would be bragging about you at church, bragging about you to their friends, right? Normal parents. This parent is not normal. Okay? This person is not normal. You're going to be doing really good. You're going to be financially stable pretty soon. Yeah. You're building something up for yourself. It's like you're building your own little empire. That's what I'm hearing. Financially, you're going to be doing really good. You're coming off as being a very independent person. And that's another thing I feel like that this person feels intimidated by you. Because you are coming out as being a very independent person. So more likely you don't ask this person for any help. When you need help, you go ask somebody else, or you find a way of getting the things that you need, but you do not ask this person. I think you know if you were to ask this person that somehow it would be a way for them to do something to you or say something to you or to make you feel a certain kind of way, to make you feel, embarrassed or ashamed of yourself or something like that. But that's what I have here. You have an unexpected message coming in from this person. They just really want to get back in your energy. But there's a lot of red flags. So, of course, use your own discernment. But just so you know, there's a lot of red flags. Okay? This person is getting older, according to what I saw. This person is getting much, much older and becoming more and more emotional, hypersensitive about things. And it looks like they're becoming more controlling, frankly, because they're losing control over you. For one of you, I feel very strongly that it's because they want to keep this secret going, at least until they pass away. And then after that, they don't care what you do. But it's like they want to, like, stay in your energy so they can stay in control over everything. I'm so sorry, Gemini. I know this is not for all of you, but this is for at least some of you. And I think I'm going to go ahead and post this one. So, guys, catch me in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.